BodyBags, where horror lies.
Welcome back to BodyBags. This is week number 492. This is a theme week, and the theme is Incarnational horror, if I'm pronouncing that right. Now, this is supposed to be something that either has copied something else and is of lower quality, or something similar to that. Most people are going with films. I decided to go with an actor. And the movie I picked is From Hell to the Wild West. All right, From Hell to the Wild West is a 2017 film which runs approximately 77 minutes and is written and directed by Rene Perez. Now, Rene Perez did Sleeping Beauty, Death Kiss, which also has the Charles Bronson fake, which is why I picked From Hell to the Wild West. I do have Death Kiss, I haven't watched it yet. And he also did the Playing with Dolls series. Some people may not be familiar with it. The first one was released here in the United States as Metal Face, but the rest of them are pretty much all Playing with Dolls, and I think there's 4 of them. There's either three or 4 of them. Okay, now this stars Robert Bronzy as Mr. Bukinski. He was in The Gardener, Cry Havoc, and Death Kiss. Alana Forte as Hannah. She was in Playing with Dolls, which is also known as Metal Face, A Day of Trouble, and Little Red Riding Hood. And Charlie Glacken as the killer. He was in The Punished, Pray for Death, and Playing with Dolls. Okay, Mr. Bukinski, if I'm pronouncing it right, was the given name of Charles Bronson. Imagine that. And Bronzy was Charles Bronson's stuntman. Okay, look at this picture. I mean, if that doesn't look like Charles Bronson, I don't know who does. Of course, his lines are dubbed because I believe he's from Russia, maybe? I didn't do my due diligence on that one, sorry. He's not from here, and I believe his lines are dubbed. Now, this is a wild film. This got a 2.9 on IMDb. It's not a great film. I'm going to be the first one to say that. It's not a great film. But it deserves higher than a 2.9. I would probably give it maybe a 4.8, 4.9, because it's a fun movie. I think people are, when it comes to movies like this and Death Kiss, I don't think people automatically, they kind of trash them and don't take them seriously, because you have a lookalike playing a Charles Bronson type character. Okay, let's get into a little bit of a plot. Okay, you have a student at a university who is doing a project on Jack the Ripper. Now, she claims that she has solved the case of Jack the Ripper. And not sure if you guys are aware, but one of the theories that was put out is that he left Whitechapel and commuted over to the United States, and he was never caught. He just kind of disappeared. Now, they're kind of playing off of that theory, and they're saying that he came to America during the Wild West and started becoming a serial killer here. Okay. So you have the Charles Bronson. It's hard for me not to laugh because it sounds ridiculous, but it's actually kind of fun. Okay, you have the Charles Bronson impersonator who is actually getting blamed for Jack the Ripper's crimes. So he's out looking for this Jack the Ripper guy to clear his name. So he ends up teaming up with a sheriff from a different county to track down Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper versus the Wild West. How can you get any better than that? I mean, I love Westerns. and I love horror movies, so this kind of was right up my alley. And like I said before, make no mistake, this is not a good movie, but it's fun. You have gratuitous nudity. You have a lot of action as far as like a lot of gunfights, which people can't seem to shoot because they can't hit anything, even with a rifle with sight. And it's just, I don't know, it's just fun. It's one of those movies that you turn your brain off, sit back with a beer or a soda or some popcorn, and some friends, and you just have fun with it. That's all it was meant for. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's just a fun film. Not sure if it's still in print. Chances are the best place to check to see if it's available for streaming is probably Tubi. They seem to have everything. Not, I had never seen it there, but that's where I would start. As far as like obtaining a copy of it, I don't know if it's still in print. Um, I lucked out and found it at my friend's flea market. So, yeah. Check it out if you're able. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.